I need 1 million more people streaming my music. As a recording artist, I am expected to make most of my financial living off of selling merchandise, performing concerts, and gaining streaming royalties. Unless you already have thousands of millions of fans like Drake or Ye, the common unpopular artist doesn't earn enough streams from Spotify and Apple Music to make even a decent minimum living in America. So after checking my statistics across all streaming platforms, I noticed I receive a fair amount of streams monthly. However, it still doesn't add up enough to maintain a consistent living or buy me and Tiffany a house. I fear that if I didn't bring in a lot more constant traffic to my streaming profiles before my next album, GHETTOLAND, drops, I won't receive the results that I'm looking for, meaning I'll remain poor and stuck in the hood, leaving me severely depressed. So I started thinking of creative ways to bring more attention to my streaming profiles. After doing a little research on the current climate of music business and pairing it with years of knowledge in the recording industry, I came to the conclusion that really bad music is the most popular right now. There's so many artists out there that make terrible music that initially I thought maybe I should go with the grain and make the world's fucking worst song possible to bring attention to my streaming profiles. And I did.
I'm making too much money. Yeah. I'm making too much money. You don't play me dummy. Know that the test they coming. Know that the racks they coming. I'm making too much money. That shit dangerous. That shit.
Although it seemed like a good plan, something still didn't feel right about it. So I took another shot at something. I realized most popular artists don't intentionally try to make really bad music. They just make the best that they can, and it just turns out to be really bad. And I didn't want to lower my talent level and appear to be bad like them, even for a long-winded bit. So I decided to tweak my approach. Instead of going with the status quo and releasing very generic bad music, I decided to make the complete opposite. I would create a spectacle of a song that nobody could ignore or deny. The most objectively perfect song in the world. If I could create something so good that listeners could only get from one place, people from all over the world would check it out and share the song on their own, and algorithms would push the song automatically, increasing the likelihood of new fans and the number of streams and listeners I would gain monthly all on its own, just from releasing one song. With that, I started researching artists who've been said to have made universally loved, undisputedly great songs. Then, I took note of what people expressed made these songs so undeniably good and made sure to incorporate those elements into the production, lyrics, and mix of the song. Once I created something that I thought was objectively perfect, I realized something. It was not only the songs that made people feel like they were objectively perfect, it was the feelings they attached to the songs at the time, and the presentation of their music. So, I decided to film a short, low-budget visualizer that introduced the song to the world in a way that people could organically gravitate and attach their feelings to. After the song and video were completed, I was ready to share my creations with the world and increase my streaming numbers forever. I'm releasing both the song and visualizer video officially on all streaming platforms right now, by the time you see this. I decided the first 9 people who stream and share the song and video, showing me screenshot proof on my Instagram that they did, will receive a visible producer credit on the song and a 10% cut with me of the streaming royalties on it. Meaning, if the song does really good streaming numbers, they'll get paid too. Look, I'm only one person, but you guys, the listeners, you're the ones who ultimately decide if an artist's mission is successful. So I think you deserve at least a chance at a stake in some of the things you help make popular. You guys are more powerful and more important than any record label, blog, radio, or any of that shit because you are the culture. You decide whose life is gonna change and who's not. They just provide the infrastructure to make that process happen. So tonight, we'll find out if this song and video will increase my traffic. To everyone watching this, thank you in advance. To everyone who tunes in and shares, stay dangerous out there.